KXM Radio, please give it up for Jason Resler.
Keep it up for Steve, everybody. Keep it up for Steve. He's a great young comedian. I'm not a young comedian, not anymore. I used to be. I was born in 1972. The Supreme Court gave women the right to choose in 1973. Yeah, that was a close one. I got it right under the tag on that deal, man. I was sprinting out of the box, sitting in the inside corner of the bag. I did like a Pete Rose right into life. Hey, everybody, I'm safe. Because my mom and dad weren't safe. So I'm here now. I guess we'll call this home, because it's a baseball joke. And that was an inside the park home run. Because my parents did it in the park. Because Dad was a magician. Not a magician. Dad was a musician. I'm sorry, I get the words mixed up because Dad would play guitar and then disappear for years at a time. Musician, I don't know. He played in some band called the Synonyms. If you see him, let me know. I tell you a little more about my family. My grandfather was a World War II hero. Yeah, matter of fact, Grandpa was on watch aboard the USS Maryland on December 7th, 1941. Something significant happened that day. Sometimes audiences applaud it, but that's okay. Don't mind me. I like to use a few historical references during my show. That way that student loan doesn't feel like a complete waste of money. Bear with me. I'm going to do another academic reference before the end of the set, and I can defer that for another 30 days. This service that I'm providing. I was hanging out with Grandpa recently when I was at home. He doesn't drive anymore. He's 94 years old. You know, he needed to go do some shopping. So I took him out to the mall, and I lost track of him for just a minute. And he went into the Old Navy and re-enlisted. I found Grandpa, and he was swearing in to a flag on a shitty t-shirt made in China. And you know, it got me to thinking, I think the people at Old Navy should be a little more true to their name. And hey, how about hire old dudes that used to be in the Navy? For two very good reasons. Number one, put our veterans back to work. And for number two, you know those guys really know how to fold some dungarees. It just makes sense all the way around. Thank you. Laugh whenever you get it. It doesn't. Not on a time limit. It's important that you play catch with your kids, people. It's that time of year. It's spring. Play catch with your kids. If you don't believe me about how important it is, and you'd rather watch movies, here, watch these two. Watch the movies Field of Dreams and Children of the Corn back to back. You better play catch with them. You don't want to get caught off guard after midnight. Malachi throws a hell of a cutter. I have a daughter I'm very proud of. She just started college at Sacramento State this year. All through her academic career as a child and through high school and, you know, the whole time I've known her, I knew she was special. When she was real little, I knew she was special because she was the only female I'd ever met my whole life who would smile whenever I said, "Wow, you're a big girl." She always got straight A's. these awards. I'm looking at these blue ribbons. She had hand-signed letters from politicians for academic excellence. I'm looking at all this stuff. I was like, dang, maybe I should get a DNA test done. My kid brother came over. He's like, wow, Natalie got straight A's again. I'll bet you're really proud. I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll find out in 7 to 10 days if I'm proud or not. Because I'm going to be suspicious until then. She's got attendance and everything. You know, that don't run in our family tree. Hell, look at the envelope. The report card came here. Right here it says, to the parents of Natalie Resler. You see, the school's not even sure, are they? So I'll be honest, I wasn't that scholarly of a person growing up. I didn't have a lot of academic certificates or scholarly ribbons. I had 2 ribbons. I had one red ribbon for tug of war. And I had one blue ribbon, because not to brag or anything, but my biggest academic achievement, I was a spelling bee champion at an alternative continuation high school. I know, people like that much better at a job at a comedy club than a job interview. Because when it comes up at a job interview that you won the spelling bee at the alternative school, you're pretty much letting your prospective employer know, hey, I can spell way better than pregnant teenagers. And their drug-dealing baby daddy. But the drug dealers were hella good at fractions. Thank you guys very much. My name is Jason Resler. Come see me again someday. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Hey, give it up for Jason, guys.